little test. See how we sound. I don't know how I'm sounding. We'll do a little test. But we are live. Hmm. Maybe. Testing one, two, three. So let me see it on the. Okay. Tested one, two, three. Okay. Tested one, two, three. Okay. Okay. I'm a little low, but okay, everybody. We are live. For another episode of Hitting the Polygons. This is gonna be episode uh 32, and we got some sad news and some crazy news, and we got some new anime seasons to talk about, and some shows that some of us recently watched, and we're going to discuss. But yeah, shouldn't have a bad episode today. But before we get started, everybody introduce themselves.
Hey, it's Emperor Gil, your co-host.
Hey, this is D Mayhem. As always, glad to be here.
Yeah, so like I said, shouldn't have a bad episode today. Got some new stuff to talk about, and but we do got some sad news. But yeah. So I didn't know this streamer. I didn't really know anything about this guy. But I don't want to mess up his name, his streamer name. But the streamer named Rectful. He was a live streaming. It was found out yesterday that he committed supposedly he committed suicide. I don't know all the details about it, but I just seen that, and I just want to say that if anybody out there, if you go and do some things, know that you know, suicide is not the way to go, and you should always try to get help. Talk to your friends, talk to anybody you can, and just to get help, because we don't want to see nobody take their life, no matter who it is. And it's just sad that when you see this stuff go down, because you never want to see something like this happen. And yeah, I just want to throw it out there. If let everybody know if you're going through some rough times, or if you need help, just reach out there and just talk to somebody. And yeah, I just want to throw it out there. But also more bad news. Uh, Evo has been canceled this year. It was already gonna be online only, because of the whole virus that's going on. But now it's officially being canceled due to one of the founder members of Evo. I think his name is Joey or Joe. There's been some things that's come out about him doing some stuff that he shouldn't be doing. I don't want to go into detail about it, but if you get online, you can definitely find out what it's been said about him, that he's shady stuff that he's done in the past. But pretty much, this information came out, and people started finding out, and a lot of people that was a part of Evo started dropping from it once they found out that if he was gonna be a part of Evo, they was just not they didn't want to be a part of it this year. So pretty much all the big time companies were dropping out. All the people who was commentating started dropping out, and finally Evo just got canceled because of that. And it's probably the smartest thing to do. I mean, and hopefully that guy, he's pretty much being banned from Evo, and I guess they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do, because I know he kind of helped start it, so I'm not sure what rights he has as far as the company goes. But I'm sure, hopefully by next year, Evo, it's even gonna be Evo again. I don't know when it comes back. I don't know if it's gonna keep the same name or what they're gonna do about it. But hopefully it comes back and it's better and they do some things. And on top of this, it's been a whole lot of negative going on in the fighting game community. Not just about this, but things about a lot of different things, about different games, and you've been hearing about different people and people who are even like big time players or big time pro players. I'm not going into details, but there's a whole lot of stuff out there that you can find out about stuff that's going on behind the scenes and with different communities. That's a lot of shady stuff is going on with Evo and other stuff too, just with the fighting game community. So hopefully, a lot of this stuff can be worked out, and all this negativity, all these negative people can be, hopefully next year, just in general, was a better year because this year has just been, wow, not good. But hopefully, like I said, next year is better, and Evo comes back, and just because some of the things I've seen, it's just like I don't understand people, but hopefully next year Evo comes back and it's better, and yeah, they can make it a better event for people of all ages, and people can go to Evo and not be worried about the safety or worry about shady people. With all conventions in general, because even we heard stuff about Angry Joe, if that stuff was even true or not. But this, conventions in general, hopefully when everything does start going, we're all able to get back to kind of normal and people can start going to these events. Hopefully everything comes back better as far as events in general, anime conventions, Comic Cons. Hopefully everything becomes better because there's a lot of shady people out there. But y'all want to say anything about Evo being canceled or anything in general?
No, not really.
Okay.
It just so I don't say like it. I don't say this. I don't say like so I don't say like it. I don't say just herb just. I don't say like once again. This is the worst year.
Yeah. It's
I said, I'm like, all I gotta say this, y'all, is be careful, just be careful who you allies. Just, I said, just be careful because you because you will never know what their background was. It's just so yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's all.
Yeah, what I would say is it's always, especially if you're younger, anytime you go to a convention, you should definitely go with people you know. But yeah, because because people out there just you can't always trust people. It's a shame it's that way, but it's just the truth. And Yeah, that's about all I gotta say about it. You know, it's a shame that Evo. I always like watching Evo. I like watch. I always watch Evo pretty much. I've been watching Evo for like the last 2 3 years. So really, kind of what got me on the Twitch is Evo because I started watching gaming the big time fighting tournaments, and I just like the competition and just what they do. It's just you know how they get into it and stuff. So I always like I said I really like watching the big time uh, gaming events. So it's always fun. But it's just you know it's shame it's being canceled. You know, even though it's only going to be an online event, but it was still
Yeah.
I was still looking forward to watching some of the matchups and stuff. And it's a shame that
Yeah.
somebody who has to do these acts has to mess up for everybody. You know, it's just yeah, you know. But yeah, so let's move on. Uh, some other gaming news. Let's see. Did you want to show? Didn't you have something to show real fast, Emperor, before we get into these other gaming news?
Well,
Or do you want to wait?
uh, I can show it right now. It's just really awkward with very depressing news
Well, that's why I want
like
to.
this.
That's why I want to get into some good news. So if you had something that's cool to see, we can
Yeah.
start
So
bringing the vibe
today in the
back and bringing
mail,
some cool stuff and some positivity.
yeah. So today in the mail, I got the vinyl soundtrack of Death Stranding,
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah.
and it is very big. Apparently, because it has 3 vinyls in it. Yeah, I got this in the mail today. I've been waiting for this for about 2 months now.
That's
So
cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I know people say good things about that soundtrack.
this
That's
is
cool.
very good. Like,
Yeah,
I
I know
don't really
people
remember
say
the
good things about that
the original
soundtrack.
soundtrack to it all that much. Like, it's still very
This is
good, but
very
it's not
good.
as
Like,
memorable as
I
like
don't
the
really.
licensed soundtrack, which is the one I got.
Cool. That's awesome. But yeah. Well, with some gaming news, you said Zero Dawn, or was it what game was it? Uh, Horizon Zero
Horizon
Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn's finally got an official PC release date, which is what, August the 7th. You said.
Yep,
So
August 7th.
so for your PC people who didn't get a chance to play that and maybe want to play it, it's coming to PC. I wonder how it's gonna look because that game's let me say, Horizon Zero. I mean, it's a good game in general. Just I love the game. I thought it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it, but the graphics in that game to me was hands down the best looking game I've ever seen until Last of Us 2 came out. But
But
I say
let me just tell you,
artistically I like Horizon Zero Dawn better than Last of Us because Last of Us is kind of like the environment's dark and it's not really my style. But technical Last of Us 2 is just it's unbelievable. But I always like Horizon Zero Dawn. I always thought the graphics on that game were just the mechs and the environment just always blew my mind. So I wonder how it's gonna look on PC. Also, Death Stranding is coming to PC too. So, and both of those games run on the same engine. So I'm curious of how both those games run and perform on the PC. So I like to
let me
compare
just tell
those.
you.
Because I also want to compare those games, especially Horizon Zero Dawn. I want to see how that game stacks up to the PS5 version of Horizon Dawn Zero Two. Oh, I don't know what the name. What's it called? Number two when it comes out on PS5.
Yeah, I forgot now.
Yeah,
But
I think it's
let me just tell you,
Forbidden West or Foreign or something.
Hello.
just based on this uh, trailer alone, it's gonna look beautiful. Like, let me just because they do show you a couple things on here. It's gonna have ultra wide support for ultra wide monitors. It's gonna have unlocked frame rate
Hmm.
and dynamic floorage, like movement of the grass. Really. And obviously, it's a PC game, so you're gonna be able to customize the graphics.
Yes.
improved reflections, controller options,
All right.
controller keyboard bindings.
All right.
And it's gonna have a benchmark tool, which is actually gonna be pretty good. But yeah, like to be honest, like I'm not sure if I told you guys, like I did not pass Horizon Zero Dawn.
You did not pass. You didn't play.
I played it, but for some reason I wasn't feeling it, and
Okay.
I just dropped it.
Okay.
And I might need to go back now.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Like like I said, I enjoy. I think it came out around the same time as Zelda Breath of the Wild came out. So they're both kind of open world games. They both play totally different, like as far as like the combat goes.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, like there was a bunch of like open world games that came out,
It was there was a
and I don't know. I'm guessing I was just like worn out by them.
yeah, I can see that. But
But yeah, I think I might buy this and I might just go ahead and complete it.
yeah, it's a fun game. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I finished it. It has some cool things going on with it. So I really liked it. I liked the story and everything. Yeah, I seen this, but I forgot. But I didn't look hard into it. But developer commentary said, did we see all the death threats that's happening with Laura Bailey? I guess because I think because she played I think she did
Oh
the
yeah,
she did the voice for Abby in Last of Us 2. And since people don't
yep.
like Abby, I guess they're going after her, which is these people online and I don't people just amaze me these days. Like it's all this stuff going on and all the negative out there, and then and stuff like this. It's just like, look, if you don't like a character, you don't like a character. You don't go after the voice actor. She's just doing her job, which she did a fantastic job voicing that character. You know, but people who are sending death threats to people because you don't like them for their character, it's like, are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah. It's
what
like
what is wrong with
I would
people?
understand more if you hate the writer,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Oh,
it
you should even should go after them. But why are you going after the voice actor who's just portraying this
yeah
character? It's like you sending drafts for somebody who's just playing the character in the video game. Like, she's just doing her. She just did her job as a character, and she did a fantastic job because the voice acting in Last of Us 2 is very good. And it's like I said, I don't
yeah
want to go
because the
into.
same
I
thing
don't want.
happened with the girl that played that from the Star Wars movie. I forgot her name.
Oh yeah, the one that was kind of getting floaty with
Yeah,
Finn.
the one with the weird like
The mechanic, right? Wasn't
plot
she mechanic?
line.
The
Yeah, she
mechanic.
was like a mechanic or something.
Yeah, yeah. It's like and people are very passionate about the movies. They're very passionate about the comics and the games. And when something happens that they don't agree with, they get so mad. That's why I think all the hate from Last of Us 2. I don't want to get in a big discussion. Well, spoiler for anybody who hasn't well, I'm not gonna go
Who has?
hard. Who hasn't beat Last of Us, but a lot of people don't like. Well, I won't even spoil it. A lot of people don't like Last of Us 2 story just because something happens. They don't even give the game a chance. They just and if they do finish the game, if they do play the game, I'm not saying everybody who doesn't like the game. I'm saying majority of the people who hate on Last of Us 2 don't like it because of the story, and then it didn't go the way they wanted to go. So now they hate the game, and even when they play the game, they're not they have that state of mind where they're not going to enjoy the game because something happened. So it messes up the whole opinion of the game just because of the story. Just because of the story, they don't like the way the story went. And I think that's most people. Not everybody. I think some people can critique. I don't think everybody. I don't think everybody's gonna like the game because it's one thing. It's a stuff game. Everybody don't like stuff games. So I can understand if you don't like stuff games, you might not like this game. I don't like stuff games, but I enjoyed it. But I can see you not liking stuff games. You're probably not gonna like Last of Us too because it's a stuff game. So I understand that. But a lot of people who online who are very vocal about the game don't like the game because of the story and they don't even give the game a chance. And I think these are the same type of people. Not all of them, but I don't. But who are so passionate about stuff that they want to send death threats because they don't like a character for video game. And since you voice this character, you're gonna go after this person. It's like, come on now, are you kidding me? But Death Commentator said that character from Star Wars was her character name was Rose. which I do remember now.
Yeah.
Her character being Rose. But yeah, it's sad, man. Like I said, people doing this kind of stuff. It just don't make no sense for people out like this. It's like, come on. What do y'all think about this? Y'all have anything to say about this?
Well,
Anybody
as
send people sending death threats to this voice actor for?
as someone, of course, just this like a game which I'm very much one of them don't like the game, but going but going after but going after like our like the actress of the voice should it just uncalled for. It's just uncalled for though. She is just doing her job though, but yet y'all already don't have to take it too far. Apparently yes, like yeah, yeah. However they're going down. Well, my opinion, it was it was it was bad.
You didn't
It
like
was.
this. You didn't like the story. We don't want. You don't want. We don't want to
I,
go into detail
I don't.
about it.
I ain't try to go over it. I ain't try to go over it. Though, yeah, like the story, how story going down. So yeah, it's bad. Well, to me though, but same time though, you really gotta think though, you really gotta think though, this is like official characters though, like what you're playing, they're they're not real. It just they're not real. It just it's just official character though. But the way y'all going after the actress, it just it just idiotic though.
Yeah.
Like just idiotic. Like this woman, just doing her job, just doing her job. She doesn't deserve get they really doesn't deserve to get shit at
Yeah.
though. That's all I gotta say about that. Fuck, fucking morons.
Yeah. Like I said, it's 2020 and it's internet people. It's
Just, just losers. Uh,
but moving on. If y'all don't have anything else to say about that, just gonna throw some random new stuff out here, gaming stuff. Uh, there's been rumors about Halo Infinite leak being 4K 120 frames per second. Um, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about Halo being 4K 100 frames per second on the next gen? Do you think it's possible? I mean, I guess it's possible, but do you think it's likely?
as the old saying, I believe it till I see it.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
because the new graphics cards haven't come out yet, so who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's hard for it to be 4K 60, let it be in 4K 120. But yeah,
I mean, even the top end graphics cards right now can barely handle 60 frames at 4K.
yeah. So I mean, there have to be. I think if it's 4K, I don't think they would even push 4K 120 because I think they would have to scale down the graphics on it. But
Nah, maybe 1440p, sure. But
but even then I don't think it'd be 120.
yeah,
But yeah, it's just something I've seen I want to throw out there. There's some I like throwing that random next gen stuff out there. Uh, Especially for like a game like Halo, all that shooting and special effects and grenades and explosions, being like stable. Even if yeah, that's you know. But let's talk about this game that's being released soon. That actually Rage got to play. What is it called? What is it called again?
Hyperscape.
Hyperscape, and it's coming from Ubisoft. New battle royale game, futuristic
Yep.
battle royale game. I guess it's actually coming in. I guess coming out this month, maybe. But I think you can actually play as
Yep.
a beta right now on the PC.
Yeah, yeah. They only they only get the beta if I watching streamers.
Okay, yeah.
If I watch the streamers like to like get drops. Try like get drops from the streamers. So to already playing it. Which like originally I got like almost like yesterday I got dropped. I play it and I'm saying it's almost like I had like a whole new had like a whole had sorry, let me go again. It had like a whole new atmosphere of the game of the game that could that might could be like a, really really gonna have like but could have but really have like potential to like change could like change the barrier scenes because the different on there is like you don't have to worry about storm let me tell you the rules of the game. Like the game. Okay, prepare for you play squad. Obviously, 100 players, and the thing is about it is other game it almost like I would say like King of the Hills. If I can describe like people had a crown, you had to beat that person. You have to beat that person.
Well, there's two different ways to win, right? You can read the last man standing, or you can get the crown for 45 seconds at the end.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much pretty much you really gotta be what top 5. You gotta be like top 5 in the game. You gotta be in the top 5 until the crown appears. Until the crown appears,
Yeah.
and you got to hold it, which I almost say I pretty still try to get used to the game, but so far the game is pretty cool though. You try to jump over buildings and stuff, jumping over buildings, stuff you can have like different abilities. You can have like different abilities and stuff, and also too you can custom your character though. Like I mean not one of them like when you get skins though. Like I mean like custom like custom clothes I think their custom is pretty nice. It's just a whole new change though.
So I have a little question for you guys. What about the whole battle royale? Do y'all think the whole battle royale games coming out? What do y'all think about the future of battle royale games? Do you think we're gonna keep seeing more of these, or do you think we're gonna just see maybe putting this battle royale, just putting this mode into other games, not just being the game itself? Because most time battle royale, like this game is gonna be free to play. So most time when they come out with battle royale modes,
Yeah.
they're free to play. Do you ever think that we will see like, because it's been already been a lot of battle royale games come
Right.
and go. But what do you think about the future of this type of game, or we'll see something new? Or
I don't say so far I did Hyperscape. So far I did Hyperscape it's like full like trade like full different though, like full different ways. Like it's just a full different battle royale game.
Well,
Just
it's different, but it's still a battle royale.
yeah,
The whole, it's still a battle royale game. Ugh, every battle royale game is different. They all have different. Even Call of Duty's battle royale mode, it's different than like Fortnite, right? They're all are all they're all battle royale, but they all have different takes on it. But they're all doing the same thing in a way. They're all focus on last man standing. And even like you have different modes in that, like this hyper raid, you can get the crown and win. You can win it differently, but you can also still win by being the last man standing. Some games you can bring your people back to life differently, right? Like Call of Duty, you go into the gulag and fight your way back out. Apex, you can you can revive them, And Fortnite, you die, you die. So they all have different ideas with battle royale, but you know, they're all still battle royale. But do y'all think that we're gonna keep seeing more of these? Do y'all think somebody gonna come out with a different type of game mode?
oh yes, honestly yes, for sure. I feel like battle royale games is not in not going to stop. So it's like it would it apparently going never going to stop. So until like someone make this good battle royale game. Though like once again like it's just competitions. Though
Yeah. Like I said, I like to see this. Like I said, man, I like battle royale games. Like I like Apex is about the only one I really do like. I can play. Uh, but I mean, I'm more of a classic this team deathmatch kind of guy. That's just my type of game. As far as PvP goes, I mean, I like stuff like Destiny and stuff like that. But as far as like PvP stuff, I just like the classic team deathmatch. That's what I like. So I just like the games. I don't want games to go away from that type of because I like this regular team deathmatch. But I'd rather see battle royale just being a mode, being a mode in the game, not just being the game itself. I think that's why I like to see it.
yeah.
But
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I do like I do like playing team deathmatch as well. Do team deathmatch as well, but battle royale like pretty much just pretty much taking over though.
yeah, it did because it's what people. I think people play because it does good on Twitch too. Because it's that instance like, oh, am I gonna make it to the end? It's got that thrill to the end. You're trying to stay alive, and you're trying to make it to the end.
Yeah, yeah,
So
very much like survival of the fittest.
also let's talk about this 2K NBA 2K 20 or 21. Is that what it is?
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't have the link pulled up, but well, the whole thing with 2K 20 or 21 is that
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this so people can see this.
what it sucks because it's like you know I got it right here. They're doing this what do you call it?
Oops.
The Mamba edition, right? Mamba Forever edition, kind of like a
Yeah.
collector's edition,
Yes. Yes.
which is cool because it's a Mamba, Kobe Bryant. But then they got to have it, which is $100, which is that's not bad. But the bad thing about it is that how Microsoft and Sony, Sony hasn't switched it, but they're doing it. We know they're doing it with some of their games. But Microsoft's got the smart delivery. If you buy a game, you can get the next gen version when next gen comes out for free upgrade, right, with smart delivery. Well, 2K21 is only gonna let you do that if you get this edition. So if you get the Mamba edition, you'll be able to get the upgrade, the PS5 or Xbox Series X edition. You'll get the upgrade, but But if you just buy the regular standard edition, you don't get the upgrade. Which right there is some shady stuff, big time. Only because if you know the other systems don't let you do the upgrades free. I wonder how Microsoft feels about that since they're promoting this uh, whole smart delivery system, and then 2K comes out with this. It kind of goes against what the whole thing is. But then on top of that, I mean, it just keeps on getting better. If you just buy, say, you just buy the 2K21 regular edition on the next gen, it's going to be $70 instead of 60. So, and then on top of that, we're going to talk about if games are going to be if games are going to be $70 or not for next gen, and how we feel about games in general being $70 and everything. But yeah, like I said, I don't really play 2K games. I don't really play those. I mean, I like NBA games, but I don't like the. I'm more of an NBA Street kind of guy, so I haven't been playing. I don't really keep up with these games. But you know,
as a 2K player, though, which honestly I do play it. I do play it time to time, but seeing this next gen, like to me, it really doesn't cut it because like period one, like you still like one like 2K keep on having a problem of the park animations. And they expect people to pay that price of the next gen, though.
so okay, you're saying you don't think NBA games are good enough to be $70 or whatever. If it is $70, let's just go ahead and jump straight into the main topic. I'll say about is games being $70 for next gen. If they all gonna be we don't know. Maybe this could just be 2K. Maybe 2K is just doing this, but to me, it's something. I don't think 2K would be doing this if the other games were doing it. I just don't see 2K being the only person doing this. It doesn't make sense why they would make their game $70 if the other games are not being $70. To me, that's not a good look. To me, if the whole Mamba thing, making you have to buy that edition to get the upgrade free, that's not a good look either. And on top of that, $70 for next gen, if they're the only one doing it, it's definitely not a good look. If they're the only one doing it, that don't make no sense. To me, that's just to me, I just don't think that can't be the case. That just doesn't make sense. That's not gonna make them look good at all. That's gonna be a big time backslash.
Yes, and they are getting backlash.
But the thing is, to me, that tells me that they're not gonna be the only game that's gonna be $70. To me, I'm thinking that maybe all games are gonna be $70 next gen. That Microsoft and Sony hasn't just came out and said it yet. We haven't heard anything about prices yet. We have you know Microsoft still got an event this month that they're gonna talk about supposedly first party games. Maybe they're gonna talk about Lockhart. I'm not sure. And then Sony's probably still got another event where both systems gotta announce their prices. And probably gonna announce more features about the systems. 'Cause I still think we haven't heard all the features about the systems, right? So I think when Sony comes back with the last thing about the PS5, I think we'll get the price and we'll get the features and maybe a couple other games and stuff too. And I think maybe if Microsoft might do that, depending on how big this event's gonna be, if it's all gonna only be about games, or if they're gonna announce price, I'm not sure. They might be waiting for Sony to do the price, or maybe they're gonna do another event after this month. But we'll see. But so right now we don't know about if the game's gonna be $70. To me, this kind of tells me that the games are gonna be $70, all of them. Cause to me, it doesn't make sense for 2K to be making a game 70 if it's the only one doing it. That's not a good look. But let's talk about games being $70 in general, next gen games. I'm gonna go with you first, Emperor, because I haven't heard you talk about this. Me and Mayhem talked about it before we went live. We'll give our opinions again, but I want to know what you think about this next gen games being $70. If you think it's gonna happen, and how you feel about it.
I mean, it's eventually gonna happen, and I don't feel anything. I don't know. I'm kind of neutral about it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pay the $70. It's like it's almost natural, I guess you can say, because like these
Can
games
you
are
can you put your
going to.
mic a little bit closer to you? I mean, I can hear you, but you I don't know, maybe just because of my head.
I
There you go. You sound good now. Yeah.
okay. So basically, it's like I don't. I'm kind of neutral on this. Like, it's gonna be $70.
Do you think this is a sign that the games are going to be 70?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like they are gonna be 70. It's like I don't see, because these games are gonna have higher budgets now. It's like they're going well over into the like the hundred
Oh,
million
oh,
dollar
these games
budgets.
cost big money. Yeah, you
Yeah,
just think about this. No, I don't want to cut you off. I just want to say this little thing. Now, I'll let you continue. You think about like games back when on Super Nintendo, like how much those games cost. We paid like $50 for some games. We paid even more than that, and they probably. I mean, in reality, maybe they kind of cost about the same if you talk about inflation to make, but they was
yeah.
very small games, and they only took like an hour to beat. Right now, these games are voice actors now. Like, we didn't have voice actors back in the day because you didn't have voice. You didn't have voices. So
Yeah.
now you got to pay voice actors. You know what I'm saying? And all these. I mean, games are like almost like Hollywood
It's like
movies. The voice acting and stuff. So and everything else they put into it and it's the graphics. So yeah, like you said, they definitely cost big time money now.
it's like they're well over $100 million in budgets. Like I like let's go back to where this conversation came from. It was like, who was it? Sean Layden that said that they're gonna be $70.
He said that he would like. He said the way AAA games now, he doesn't think they can sustain. He said that he wouldn't mind seeing like the $60 like 50, 30, 40 hour games. He said he would like to see like maybe games only be like $30, but they only take but they're only like 15 hours a beat. He was saying something like that. He's kind of saying that he like won't mind seeing smaller games. Maybe this still a triple A, but just being smaller time, like 15-hour games, but the price being cheaper too. Like he's saying like kind of like with what like seeing 15-hour games, but be like $30 or something. He was kind of saying he doesn't think he was saying that he doesn't think how triple A's are going now. He doesn't think it can be sustained.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I mean something along those lines. I'm not, he put it broadly better, but which I think he's saying. I think he's saying that he's probably kind of hinting at that. Hey, these games might not be $60 because we just can't sustain. Like they cost so much. I mean, you think about these games too. They crunch because they try to make these games as fast as possible because they're paying all these people to make these games, and they take so long to put the game out. Usually 3 to 5 years, right? And then they're only charging $60, but you think about like you say the cost to make these games because they're putting so much into these games, and then they
I
only.
mean, let's take into account like, because I just pulled this up, GTA 5.
I mean, some of these games they do really good. They do make the money back. I'm not gonna say these games ain't making the
Yeah,
money back. The big ones like of course GTA and your Red Dead and
but I'm just saying this as an example. The apparently the budget here from what I pulled up is $265 million. Like, this is going into territory of like, I don't know, like Marvel movies.
well,
You know,
no, it's not. Marvel movies is $1 billion to make usually. Oh, maybe not. Look, 400 million to make. They usually do about $1 billion in sales. I'm getting them mixed up. Yeah, so you are right. Most movies,
yeah,
yeah, a lot of Hollywood movies don't cost 200 million to make. So yeah,
yeah. But like, if I remember correctly, like right off the top of my head, is like I think one of the Pirates of the Caribbean, like w- I think one of its budgets was like 300 million. But it's like, according to this, because this article is from like April of 2018. Apparently, GTA 5 made $6 billion back.
yeah.
Jesus.
But not every game makes that kind of money, so you
Well,
got to think about that.
yeah, GTA is just a special example. But my case still rests is like, these games they're getting budgets now. Like, they're getting very large budgets,
Yeah.
and I just don't really see them being cheaper.
Yeah, and it's harder for them.
Unless they're starting to, which is where the microtransactions do come from.
Yeah, because it's harder for them to make the money back, right?
Yeah.
Charging $60, it's harder for them. The amount of money they spend to make these games, the $60, and it's harder for them to make a profit back. So they have to do something for them to make the profit back easily. That's why you
Yeah, it's
get
like
that's why you get a lot of like DLCs and microtransactions because they're doing what they. You know, some of them don't need it. Some of them make the money back, but some of them, they want to make the money back. Because in the end, games, when they make games, because they want to be creative, but plus they all a business. They all here to make money.
yeah, and I'm just really like triple A aside, like I'm wondering where indie games are gonna be landing in. Like, are they still gonna be flexible on the price, or are they gonna be fixed on one single?
Well, I'll give my take on this. To me, I don't know if the game's gonna be $70 or not. I mean, this kind of looks like it will. I didn't think they was gonna be $70, but I wouldn't. I can see them being 70 just because, like I said, everything in life, the cost, everything goes up. You know, what do you call it? Uh, inflation or whatever. Everything in life, the cost of stuff goes up, right? And game prices hasn't been up in a long time, right? They've been the same for like 2 generations now. But the budgets haven't been getting cheaper. Yes, you can make like indie games. You can make games that are not expensive. But I think the best thing to do, which you probably will do, is that you're gonna have some games that are gonna be 70, and some games. I think you just don't have to have a fixed price on games, right? You don't have a one price fits all. I don't. I think that's the best way to do. Even on AAA games, I think if a game is maybe 10 hours or 15 hours, it's not gonna be $70. Maybe it'll be 50 or 40, right? But if that game is, say, a game like Cyberpunk, which is currently this year, but maybe if it was like a next gen, like a new game that's like Cyberpunk, like a big open world game on next gen, and it's a 100-hour game, well, maybe you pay $70, right? That you know. But if you got a 10-hour game, maybe you pay $20, $30. To me, I don't want to see games go up. Of course, I want to pay as cheap as I can, but I understand if they go up because, like I said, the budget of these games are going up. The cost of everything goes up. The games are gonna go up too. It's just the way things go, and I think that you know we'll see what happens. But like you said, I can definitely see them going to being 70, but but maybe not. They can do something where all games and that's not the same price. I'm not sure how they would do that. Maybe just be up to the publishers to determine how the games are priced, but kind of like they do now. Like I said, but yeah.
But how flexible are the publishers going to be though? It's like I don't really think EA is going to be doing that.
Yeah, some publishers are greedy, not they're gonna charge as much as they can. Some publishers don't care; they just charge as much. Some publishers are just greedy and they want to charge as much as they can get from you. That's
But
that's
I
that's
will,
why that's what microtransactions still called because publishers they say they can get away with it, they're gonna do it.
yeah, but I will say like EA does do some good in that because like I think it was around the time Mirror's Edge came out. And basically the way Mirror's Edge actually came out is the fact that you know what is like they had revenue coming somewhere else and they thought this was gonna be a good idea, so they let what was it? They let Dice do it because I already had money coming from like Battlefield. So they let Dice do Mirror's Edge just see how it would
I
do.
would do.
And including all of its other indie games like what was that yarn game that they came out with?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know it was like Unravel. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Unravel. Like that came out that concept of like, you know what? We have money coming in and we believe in this project, so we might as well help them out, you know?
Yeah, say indie games always kind of do their own price, but I don't think it just has to be indie games that could be cheap. I think it could be AAA games too. If they're just AAA smaller games, right? I think they can be cheaper.
Yeah.
But
Which I would like to add another thing to this. Are we gonna be seeing a lot more games with microtransactions in them?
Oh god.
I mean, yeah. I don't know if you would see more, but I think it mainly. I just think that. Well, hopefully, I think if the games, especially single player games, if the games are coming out and they're all charging $70, I don't think you should see more microtransactions because the $70 should be making up for the bigger price. But I definitely think
I
like if you got more free to play games or you got multiplayer games, you can definitely see some microtransactions.
I mean, there were rumors that the next Call of Duty is gonna be free to play,
I think that's the next battle
along
royale. I don't think.
along with its campaign.
Hmm,
Wait,
I
what?
haven't heard about that. Nah, I haven't heard rumors about a new map for battle royale for Call of Duty, but I don't think the next Call of
No,
Duty.
the next Call of Duty game.
Nah, I don't think it'll be free to play. Nope,
I,
no, that's not gonna happen.
so why
Are you
did
sure
it?
about that? Are you sure about that? Because they made billions of dollars with this current game.
Yeah, they did.
And
I
to be honest, like what Call of Duty is doing right now with their microtransactions in Modern Warfare, I think that's the sweet spot right
I
there.
haven't even paid attention to the microtransactions, so I don't know what's. I don't even
I
look at.
mean,
I don't even look at it, so I can't even tell you
I
what you
mean,
get with it. Well, actually,
for me,
I don't play it, but I have.
yeah,
I did play a little bit, but I didn't even pay attention to the microtransactions.
yeah.
But
But I've been keeping up with Call of Duty. I actually was playing it before I even got on here.
no, I
So
watch people play it. Like I said, I watch some streamers
yeah,
play it a lot, so I see people, but they never do anything with it, with the
yeah.
microtransactions.
But
I
the
think
point is,
I don't think it's gonna be free. I think they'll have another free to mode, like free to play battle royale mode, or a new map or a new update. But I don't think it's gonna be. I think the next Call of Duty is definitely gonna be paying for it.
I mean, who knows? To be
They could
honest, because
maybe they
like,
have a free version of it, but they're gonna have a version you pay for. I'm telling you.
I mean, like, I mean, who knows at this point? Because all of that is just rumors.
Yeah, I haven't heard any rumors at
But
all about that. But
seeing what Call of Duty is doing and how much money it's raking in, I think it might be going free to play
nah,
at
I
some
think
point.
it's making that money because it's free to play and because they have the other one. I don't think. Yeah.
Well,
Well, they have the regular, deathmatch and stuff too. I think it's the combination. But I don't have any details. I don't know.
multiplayer?
So I'm saying I don't see it being like the big Call of Duty campaign in regular, like deathmatch and zombies. I don't see that being free to play, but I could be wrong because I really don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about what you're talking about. So just in my
I
mind,
mean,
I don't see it being free to
I'm
play.
just gonna tell you some little bit of information because, like, I honestly do believe it's gonna be free to play. Maybe not with this one, but probably with the next one. The microtransactions on this one is hitting that sweet spot of like, it's not game breaking, but it's okay, because all it really is just cosmetics.
But just think about it. They can still make money off the main game and still release free to play mode and get and get money from both ways. See what I'm
But the
saying?
only way they'll be able to do that is they sell the campaign separately.
How they
And
gonna
even then, I doubt that
listen
if they
to me?
do sell
Yeah,
the campaign separately, it's not
no,
gonna be $70.
it's gonna be campaign in the deathmatch mode. It's gonna be It's gonna be how it is now. They got the free to play battle royale mode, and then they have regular Call of Duty, right? But when you download the free to play mode, guess what you see? It downloads the whole game, trying to get you to buy the other Call of Duty mode, cause you got that attached to it. See what I'm saying? It's all connected. So you're
Okay,
like,
okay,
oh, see what I'm saying? But
okay. I wasn't understanding you.
what's that?
I wasn't understanding you at first, so I was like, okay, I know what you mean now.
Yeah, I'm saying it'd be the campaign. It'd be Call of Duty, right? Campaign
Yeah.
and deathmatch, but and then you also have the battle royale mode, which is the free to play mode, right? But it's just the battle royale mode that's free to play. I think that's gonna be. I think they'll release another update or another battle royale mode that'll be free to play, but then they'll still have a little Call of Duty that you pay for.
I don't believe that. I think the multiplayer as a whole is gonna be free to play.
Oh, we'll see. Hey, that would be cool because I would play it. I mean, I would give it a shot, but I wouldn't keep playing it because
Yeah.
the Call of Duty is just not doing it for me. I mean, I
Yep.
the battle royale mode is okay. I like that. I actually like that better than the deathmatch stuff. But yeah, we'll see. That'd be something else, boys. That'd be woo. That would be something. If they come out, if all Call of Duty comes out and it's all free to play, people are gonna have some stiff competition in that market. I'm telling you, Halo's gonna have a hard time because you come out with Halo, which it would be good. Any first person, I'm not just gonna pick on Halo, but Halo's it's the other big one coming out this show, right? That's why I'm saying Halo because it's the big one, and you have to pay for that, right? And I don't know, it'll probably have like a campaign in the world of what the play mode is. Then you having Call of Duty come out because they're both gonna come out around the same time, holiday time, right? And Call of Duty has all this campaign. I mean, I'm just and deathmatch and battle royale mode. It's all free. Oh man, goodness. That is that is.
I mean, I'm not saying that this next one coming out this year is gonna be free to play. It might be,
I'm saying
but
this
I
year it's
think
not.
further on down the line, it probably is.
Maybe I think they can. I think fall on that line they'll just release. It might not. You might not see big time Call of Duty releases every year. You might see smaller releases, and they could be free to play, or they could be like they could charge you like campaign prices. They could do it differently than what you see how they do it now, and that can that could be right up free to play because how they all release is different.
Yeah.
What do you think about this, Mayhem? I know you had something to say about the $70 price point of next gen games. He's like, I don't know.
It just it just stupid me. The price go up to fucking $70 though. But if the next gen costs like $10, I can't imagine how much gonna cost other other next gen console gonna be.
Well, look, the rumors are already consoles are going to be probably $400 or $500. So the game prices are not going to affect how much the console's price.
Yeah,
The consoles might listen. If you know what, think about this. Think about this. This is just our idea. This this goes for Microsoft and Sony. If they know they have some like news. Look, guys, our games are gonna be $70. We have to go up in price. Games cost too much money. They might say, well, the consoles might release at a cheaper price because they want to give you some type of good news. So maybe they're gonna say they PlayStation or Microsoft. We was gonna charge you $500, but they don't want to give you all kind of bad news, right, to the public because they know they got charged $70 for the games. So they guess what? We're just gonna take a loss and sell these consoles for like $100 less than what we was going to because the games are $70 now. So maybe it was gonna be $500, but now we're gonna charge you $400 because we know we got some of the games at $70. So you could look at it that way. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
I cannot.
I don't know what they got. I think to me, Microsoft and Sony. I'm thinking that Series X is more expensive than the. This is we don't go too far to rabbit hole because we don't talk about this a lot. But I do think that PS5, would be cheaper than the Series X, but just because Series X has got a little bit. But you never know because I don't know. But I don't think Sony or Xbox consoles are going to be more than like Series X or PS5's disc. I'm not talking about the disc list. I'm talking about the digital. I'm talking about the
Yeah, that's
I'm talking about the main disc version. I'm not talking about that digital edition.
I don't say that.
That would be cheaper than the main one. But I'm talking about the main Big Daddy disc version. I don't think it would be more than $500, and I don't think Xbox will be more than $500, but it could be. But I think they don't want to come out. They want to come out cheaper than Sony. So if it costs them more, it should cost them more than $500. They're gonna sell it as close as they can to Sony's price or cheaper and take a big loss. So I don't think either console will be more than $500. Now, as far after that, I can't tell you what the price is gonna be. If it's gonna be $400, $450, I would like to see it be $400, but I don't. I think it's gonna be $450 to $500. But really, I don't think it'd be more than $500. But But if the games are gonna be 70, they might be trying to do something with the price, so they're not giving you this bad news after bad news on these prices.
People shooting fireworks.
Yeah, they're going off. Yeah, they're definitely. Let me tell you. No, I was gonna make a joke. I'm gonna shut up. Let me tell you something. I always made a joke, and I was talking about Warriors None, and I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna make a joke about something. No, I'm not gonna make the joke at all. Yeah, I'm gonna not
Well,
say what I was gonna say, but I'm just gonna tell y'all the story. Random about the Warrior None on Netflix is pretty good. Gonna let y'all know it's a good show. I watched the whole season yesterday. I'm just throwing it out there. It's a good show. Check it out. Uh, yeah,
Well, what's the show called again?
Warriors None.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You know, it's horror, a little bit of horror, not too much, but a little bit action. You know,
can you guys hear that by the way?
with the,
Yep.
has some knockings. You was that the fireworks?
So,
No,
yeah, it's fire.
fireworks
Yeah,
outside.
yeah. I mean, I have fireworks where I'm at, and I can hear y'all's fireworks too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Independence Day was yesterday, people.
Like,
Well, they don't celebrate to the 4th, which is tomorrow.
yeah, like, dude,
But they're gonna do
dude,
fireworks all weekend though.
there people been shooting fireworks almost like last week and this week, though.
I've
Not
been hearing
even
it all week. It's like
not
Oh yeah.
not for like I think it like in a half a week last week. Though when they shoot fireworks, I'm like, dude, it's like it's not even 4th of July yet. It be people just popping them fireworks. Like they ain't they not waste no time for that.
you're not true American then.
So y'all want to get into some I think it's mainly all the gaming stuff. Uh, so let's get into some anime news. Not really news, but anime topic. Like I said, we want to try to we're trying to bring in some anime discussions into that podcast. So what we decided to do is we all supposed to been watching it. We all picked out an anime. Well, Rage didn't pick one out because he didn't have one to pick out for us. But me and Import picked out an anime for us to watch for last month, so we can when we finish it, which is this is the week that we're supposed to have finished, we can discuss it. So we're gonna discuss the animes that we watched. He had me pick out, and then I picked out for him. I don't think Ray didn't get to watch them, so but also what we're doing is starting every anime season. We wanna there's always new animes that come out every season, right? Always new similar cast of animes that come out. So we wanna start discussing pick some animes or pick an anime from those and watch it and kind of talking about it together from week to week or however we decide to do it. So that's what we're gonna get into next. But is there any more gaming news before I go into the anime stuff? I don't know if I missed anything. I feel like I was gonna say something else. I think there was something else I wanted to say about some anime stuff and. Oh, okay. It's anime. It's game related, but it's not. There is what didn't. There was teased a new Fallout show coming out. Did we talk about this last week? Oh,
I think it came out this week.
yeah. I didn't know. I thought. Yeah. So that was teased. How y'all feel about Fallout show? I think it's gonna be on. Is it gonna be on Netflix? It's gonna be on Amazon.
It's an HBO thing.
I don't. All the way off from that.
Oh wait a minute. Yeah, it is. It is an Amazon original. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was
Oh,
Amazon.
okay.
So what y'all think about that? Y'all see potential in that?
I mean, sure.
I just gotta have to watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have
I
Amazon
mean,
Prime, so I don't watch anime show Amazon shows, but
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the games itself,
Yeah, I'm not
but
either. I mean,
I
I
do
played
like
them, but
the lore behind the whole world of Fallout.
hmm.
So I'm pretty interested in it.
Okay. Well, let's get into this anime discussion. Uh, Now I just want to. I don't know if the developers commentary is still out, is still listening. But since we're getting, I just want to start this out again. Just want to say this: Naruto is the greatest anime of all time, and it's way better than One Piece can ever be. I'm just saying that out there.
Do we have to bring this up again?
I just wanted to say it. I just felt like saying it. I don't know what came over me. I just had the urge to say, uh, Naruto is the greatest anime of all time.
Tell that to Long Beach Griffey.
Well, I'll let him know too. Naruto is the greatest anime of all time, has the greatest character of all time named Naruto. Maybe one of the greatest females of all time named Hinata. I just want to say it. Way better than One Piece. Way, way better. I just want to throw it out there. But, yeah. So, let's get into that. So, you want to talk about the show I told you to watch, Emperor, before we get into the
Yeah,
new
sure.
stuff? Just give you a little opinion about it, and I can kind of talk about what I liked about it a little bit. It's been a while since I watched it, but
All right. So I watched Mayu.
yep.
Yeah. To be honest, I wasn't feeling it at first, but then
Tell me
for some
something.
reason,
You didn't you didn't like the first, because the first episode is probably still my favorite episode of all of them. So you didn't like the first episode at all.
I mean, the first episode was, I don't know. It's like
I just like the main.
nothing.
I like the chick. I liked how like her whole way she was acting and
Don't
everything.
worry. I liked the chick. She was bouncy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, listen, that ain't the only reason I liked her. I liked her attitude.
Yeah.
I liked her personality. I like how she was. I acted how she was. How she just wanted this
Yeah,
guy.
like
I loved that chemistry between them two. I loved it.
but yeah, the first one didn't really do much besides introduce those two characters.
Okay.
But overall, when I started getting a few episodes into it, I was like, okay, like I'm starting to like this now. And it kind of reminded me of another show that I watched that I fell in love with, which was Spice and Wolf.
Mm.
Like I'm not sure if you ever watched that.
I didn't watch it, but I know what you're I've seen it, but I haven't watched it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it has like a similar feel to it, where it's like you had these two characters, but the show in and of itself has something. It has things to do with economics and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which Spice and Wolf got me interested in, but I was mainly invested in the two characters. Which this one also has two characters and also talks about economics and stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is very interesting. I don't know, like I'm not sure this is a genre over in Japan, but I'm liking it. And overall, my impressions of the show is like I really enjoyed it, and I hope they do more.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't tell you the truth. Yeah, I started watching it. I don't know what made me watch it. I think I just looked at the description, like, oh, the hero goes to fight the demon. Like, yeah, that's me. That's what I like, stuff like that. So I clicked
Yeah,
on it, and I was like, and the first episode, I'm like, huh, I didn't see this coming. But then I was like, I love the main chick, so much. And I like the main character, the other character was pretty cool too. He didn't, but I just love the chick. I was like, oh man, whole attitude and everything was just like, I ain't gonna lie, I was hypnotized, by her character, and I like the whole story and how it went and try to combine, the two demons and humans, I guess, trying to
yeah,
come together. I like that whole atmosphere, and I just love the characters. I just ain't gonna lie, I just love the chemistry between. I just like how she was. She had like a little pillow of him. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Yeah, I just loved it, man. It was just awesome. Like, and she just wanted to have affection with him, and he was staying away, doing what he had to do, helping her out and stuff. I don't know. I just loved it. I don't know.
I got a question. Do you remember the show by any chance,
What, Mayu?
or has it been a while?
It's been a while, but I remember. I think I've watched a little bit of it not too long ago, but I remember most of. I mean, I remember. I don't want to talk about the plot too much, but I can.
Like, do you remember the female knight?
Yeah, yeah, I remember the female knight.
Like at the in the last episode, did were they gonna share the hero?
I don't know if Dave's actually gonna
What's
share.
your interpretation of
That
that?
she was gonna keep fighting for him.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get the hint that he was like. I got the hint that mainly that he was gonna be with the demon chick, but the female knight was kind of not done fighting for him, or she was just like being by the side, but not like in a romantic way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I like the idea that they're gonna share.
Okay, I mean, of course you do. I mean, yeah, I didn't get that at all. That it was actually officially sharing, like
Yeah.
being in a relationship with all three of them. But yeah, so I guess I could talk about the one you had me watch, which is called Beast Wars.
Beastar.
Beastars, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started watching. I actually started watching another anime that's kind of like this one, but well, it's so far it's better than this one, but it's kind of the same type of.
Whoa.
But I'd say this show is okay. I don't think it's not my type of show. Let's get that. I'm more
Yeah.
action, fantasy, martial arts, stuff like that in anime. Uh, and I started watching this. I would say this: if I wouldn't watch it because of you, I probably wouldn't have finished it. At first, first episode, I was like, oh, this could be. I was intrigued with it, like and everything was going on and what happened.
Yeah, like that first part of the show. It's like
Yeah, but then it's like it never.
they everybody completely forgets about it.
Yeah, and then like it kind of goes. To me, it almost it becomes like a CW sitcom, like a drama kind of. It's drama,
It is drama.
but it becomes like that, like it just becomes like a standard drama, high school drama really, and it does some other
They are in
things.
high school. I mean,
What?
I mean, they are in high school.
yeah, but you know what I'm
man.
saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. But when I watch anime, I don't watch stuff that I can see on live action. I watch stuff that's fantasy and stuff. And this one, it says I'm being beast, and it never really went anywhere with the story. Besides, certain characters you kind of learn their background and stuff, and then and it kind of ends, and I'm just like, huh? It just didn't really go nowhere. Besides, like, um, falling in love with the rabbit, or whatever them
I
the
understand
relationship
that.
building. I mean, some things happen, but it never really amounted to anything. Like, and it kind of ended, and I was like, huh, that's it.
Yeah, I can understand that
And
because
I was just
I
like,
felt the same way.
it just never went nowhere for me. Like, so you know, I thought there
Yeah.
was gonna be some kind of bigger thing happen, and it never did. It was just like, huh. I mean, stuff happens between episodes and events, but nothing major really happened. You know what I'm saying? It never was. I don't think it was bad, but it just never like I didn't have nothing
It
against the
didn't
character.
click with you.
It didn't click with me. I didn't have anything against the characters. It
Yeah.
just I finished and I was just like, that's it, huh? That's what this I like.
Now,
Then maybe they're gonna do another season because I don't know if we ever find out what happened to the what's his name that I remember.
yeah, Netflix did announce a second season for
They
it.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but I have no desire to
Yeah.
watch it. And it
But
just
did you like the ending part of the show where they go rescue the bunny?
yeah, I like that. I like that. Like I said, that was like the major thing, and that wasn't really much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that one character. Was it a panda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything against the characters. I just don't think the show ever went anywhere for me. It never did anything. It just, you know,
Did you like the animation? Because that's what drew me into
then
watching.
he kept saying the animation was cool, but I didn't think I didn't see anything special with it.
How?
It just, I didn't. It just maybe it's because what they were showing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I'm not seeing fighting and special like any fantasy stuff, I'm not really. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not being entertained most of the time. It's hard for me to watch anime if I'm not watching like some fantasy type of stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into. That's why I watch anime. I watch anime to see martial arts or see fantasy or see fights and stuff. That's what I see. I don't see. I don't see. I don't watch anime to watch like the whole genre of slice of life. That's not me. I'm not into that. If I want to watch slice of life, I'll watch live action TV. I can see. I can get that on my live action. Well, I don't want to watch anime for that. That doesn't entertain me. So I watch anime so I can see stuff that I don't see on live action for the most part. As far
To
as
counter that argument, I think most of anime has better stuff from slice of life than regular TV shows.
okay, I'm not gonna argue against that. I haven't seen anything that's been better, but I haven't because most I've had a lot of slice of life stuff thrown at me from other friends, and I try watching it and it's not doing it for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not, so most of I've seen it's not better. Like, but even the slice of life stuff I do watch on TV, a lot of it has a dose of like supernatural or something to like. I just got done watching Roswell on Netflix, which is on CW, the newer version, not the old version, which I did watch the old version too back in the day. But they have a new version of Roswell, and I just knocked that out last week in like 2 seasons. And I'm not gonna lie to you, to break it down, I don't think the show was very good. I'm not gonna lie, like as far as like everything, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't really make sense between the show, but I still loved all of it. I still knocked the 2 seasons out, and I was into it. And it's not and it really I ain't gonna lie, I got some emotions from that show. But I know because it's a show I used to watch. I watched the original Roswell, so it connected to me. I mean, it's kind of retelling and a little bit different, but yeah, I watched that on Netflix and I knocked out 2 seasons of it last weekend. And I'm telling you, I loved every minute of it. Just and I don't think the show was probably all that good, really, as far as like production and the story and everything. I think it's got some stuff that doesn't make sense in it, but I loved it. I loved all of it. I'm telling you, like I ain't gonna lie, like yeah. But but when it comes to stuff like that on like anime, it just doesn't draw me in. I just don't like slice of life anime. I just you know I can have slice of life stuff in it, but it can't be the focus, I guess. Like I can like I don't mind romance in anime, but it can't be all of it, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be a part of the anime, I guess. Because it's funny because I think May You is kind of like slice of life and kind of like mainly romance. So I don't know why I like that so much. But
It's romance, but I think mainly romance, but I'm not sure what the other part could be.
yeah, I'm just saying
Because the
'cause
same thing,
it's not heavy on action. You know, there is action in it, but it's not yeah. But yeah, so that's what we think about our two Mayhem. So he didn't get to watch any of them. So do y'all want to pick out ones again, or y'all just want to stick with the new stuff before we move on? 'Cause I know we was gonna keep picking everybody picking anime for everybody to watch like older stuff. I don't know how y'all. I don't know if I don't know if y'all want to do this, keep doing this, and add the new stuff, a new anime from this season, or y'all just want to stick with the new stuff.
I mean, I'll throw out my idea.
Which you have a different idea?
Well, my idea was to like keep doing what we're doing, but keep up with a new season of anime
Yeah, that's what
because they only come out like once every week, right?
yeah, one episode a week. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking about that too, but I just want to make sure. I want to make sure what y'all can do. I don't want to give y'all too much to do if y'all can't handle doing it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had the anime ready to pick out because I have a couple ideas. I have two of them I want to give y'all to watch, and I'm just not. I've been battling which one I want y'all to
I
watch.
mean, I have two ready.
Yeah, I mean I have them ready too. I'm just debating which one I want to give y'all to watch. But I didn't know. But I want to make sure y'all was what y'all was up to do too. I didn't want to do it if y'all. What about you, Mayhem? How you feel about this?
I ain't got nothing.
You don't have you don't have any anime picked out? Or do you, can you do this? How much anime do you have time watching? That's
I I don't say like I ain't really. I don't say like I just don't have a lot.
Okay. So are you able to watch any anime? If we pick one out for you to watch, or
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm I'm like really I really like those. I really like those out. Though I don't say like is there like any anime I can pick or y'all picking?
we're all gonna pick one, right? You pick one for me and him to watch, and then I pick one for y'all two to watch, and he would pick one for us two to watch, and then we will pick, I guess, just one from the new season. I don't know. We haven't got to the new season yet, but pretty much you pick an anime for us two to watch that you want us to, like a not nothing too not a big long anime because it's something that we can watch in a month. Like we have a month to watch it, right?
Well,
You
I
could pick one
well
for us that we haven't seen that you think you want us to see, and then he would pick one for both of us to watch. So you would have two animes, he would have two, and I would have two, right? But you would see what I'm saying? Is that am I making sense?
yeah.
And we would have a
I,
month.
I,
We would have a month. We would have a month to watch it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't say like I don't say like I don't say I ain't got nothing to pick out because I've been watching anime.
Okay, so if we pick one out, are you gonna be able to watch what we pick out for you to watch in a month?
I can't make any promises
But you can
that.
try, right?
Uh,
Okay,
again,
okay. Oh, can you? How about this? Me and the Emperor will pick out stuff for us to watch, but can you keep up with the new stuff? That's what I should say.
yes,
Okay,
sure.
does that work for you, Emperor?
Yeah, it's fine.
And then if you want to get on board the stuff what we're doing, you can. But yeah. Okay, Emperor. So what you got for me to watch this month?
Actually, I may have to go with one, to be honest, because there's one that has 24 episodes. So I'm like, yeah.
Well, I mean, it all depends how good it is. If I can get, cause I ain't gonna lie, I knocked out good episodes of Beastars in the beginning, but in the
Yeah.
last half, it took me a while, cause I just didn't want to watch no more of it. So it took me a, I didn't watch most of them to the end, cause I just didn't get into it. So
I mean, hey man, you ain't going anywhere. You might as well finish it all.
Beastars I finished, but like I said,
What else you gonna do?
I mean, if it's because I have one I would like to I would like for you to watch. One of I would like for you to watch, but I forget how long it is. It's I think it might be way too long. I think it might be longer than 24 episodes. Is I have
What
it.
is it?
It's Read or Die TV,
Read or die?
and it's very very good. I like it a lot. But I think it might be too long. They have a movie and they have a TV series, and the movie came out before the TV series, but you don't have to watch the movie because the TV series interacts with the movie, but it takes place after the movie, but it interacts with one of the characters, but you don't have to watch the movie. But I think the TV series might be 50 episodes. I'm not sure. It's either 24 or 50. I'm not sure, so I don't want to give that one to you. It's very good, but I think it
Is
might be
it Read or Die the TV or the OVA?
it's the TV. Yeah, I think it's on Crunchyroll, and it's very very good. I liked it a lot. But I have no. But I can give you one of the other small ones.
Actually, I'm okay with this. If you're willing to watch the one I'm giving you, because the one I have is 24 episodes.
Okay, if you watch Read or Die, I will watch this one. Hopefully, I get through it. We don't know what kind of.
Yeah, because yours has 26 episodes.
It's
So I'm like,
26. Okay,
okay, it's roughly the same.
okay,
So
okay.
yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it might have been 50 episodes. It's very. I like it a lot. It's
Well, on Wikipedia it says there's 26. So yeah, okay. So I will watch Read or Die, and the one I'm picking out for you is Do Rara.
didn't that just come out last season? Is it like a?
Not that I'm aware.
Do, do you have it in?
Yeah, hold on.
You put it in chat. I think the one. Oh no. Okay, no. This is something else. I know. Okay,
Yeah, hold on.
I was thinking of a different
Oop,
one.
there you go.
Yeah, I've heard about this. I haven't watched it, but I've heard about it. But I will give it. Is it dubbed anywhere?
It's on Netflix.
Okay, so that always makes it easier for me to watch when it's dubbed. So I can.
Yeah, it's dubbed.
Okay, I'll watch it. Okay. I'll put some episodes. I'll give that some episodes. I'll probably get into that this weekend. Oh, I know a little bit what it's about. I've read a description on it before. I've looked into it, but I haven't watched it. Okay, so
Yeah, I wasn't sure about this episode because like it's really about nothing.
hmm,
It's like ultimately like I watched the show because I like one of the voice actors in there, or a couple of them. But the story kind of like didn't go anywhere. But I was really interested. I was really invested in the characters.
yeah, okay, yeah. I say Radio Died is yeah. Radio Died. I think I watched on TV. I don't think it was on Toonami. I thought it was on G4, like late nights it came on. But I just really like the atmosphere of the show. It has like a I don't know. It's like the whole the
Is this
mute.
the right one, by the way? Just to make sure.
It's only I only know of those two, so I'll make sure. Uh,
I posted in the chat.
yeah, that's the characters. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. Pretty much that one is yeah. They pretty much the paper masters and they like manipulate people. So and it it's cool because like the plot takes a certain path towards the half of it, I think. But I just like the chemistry between the characters. I don't know something about the anime when I think about it. It's just the atmosphere and everything about the show. It just I don't know. It's hard to it's kind of hard to describe why I like it, because it's not like it has some cool action scenes, but it's not. I don't think it's really heavy focus on action. To tell you the truth, it does have action in it, but I don't know what. It's hard to describe why I like it so much. You know what I'm saying? But it just gives off this I don't know. And I do like how it connects with the OVA too and stuff you find out about. But you don't, like I said, you don't have to watch the OVA. But you will see a character from the OVA that's in it, and it kind of all ties into together at the end of the anime. So it's good.
So is this like a supernatural show or?
Yeah, they all they manipulate paper, which you're seeing the very first episode. So yeah, they can like make it. That's how they used to fight. Like I think they used to be agents, or they are agents for a government, and they use paper as a tool. But they're like really into books and stuff. They read books and stuff. Yeah, you'll see. It's good. I think you'll like it. I think it's very.
Like
I
just
don't see.
reading the description.
I don't see a lot of people talk about Read or Die, but to me, it's like awesome. I never.
Yeah, just reading the plot description on Wikipedia. I'm like, okay, yeah, I think I might like this.
Yeah, I really like the characters, and I like. Yeah, it's good. I should think out not too long ago. It came out a long time ago. I mean, I think I was. I think I watched
Yes,
this like.
that's
I think I watched this like my first year of college or second year of college because I remember being in the apartment. So I think it was in my first or second year of college. I watched this.
yeah. This is the anime came out 2003 through 2004. So
Hmm. Yeah, well, I didn't watch it until like
yeah,
I watched it after that because that was my I was still in high school at that time. But yeah, I liked it a lot. Like I said, I remember watching it and I was really into it. Yeah, so that's all homework. If you want to import, you want to check any of those out, you can. I don't know. Maybe you've already watched them. I don't know. But let's move on to the new season of anime. And let's see what we're gonna do about the new season of anime. So, so how y'all want to do this?
Hmm. I don't know. It's like
Because to me, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I will be watching a lot of these. I'll at least be giving them a try. Like they end up not being very good. But a lot of these have my interest. I've already seen one of these. That's not a returning one. Not that came out today. I watched in it. I'm gonna. I'll probably keep watching it, but I don't think it's yeah. These anime guys, they got some the one that's called. I'm not sure what the English version of the name would be, because I don't think it's the same name I heard when I watched it on Crunchyroll. I don't think it's the name they gave it, but the one called Doki Hentai HX Eros. It's not hentai. I know it has hentai in the name, but it's not hentai. But pretty much, they battle these demons that take away your desire to mate. I guess. Yeah. So
What are you watching, man?
what's that? Do you see? Do
What
you
the
see?
heck are you watching? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it came out today. It was on Crunchyroll. I watched the first episode. It doesn't seem. It seems like your kind of like your standard harem anime to me. Kind of like your Data Live. You know, I didn't watch that anime. What it's called, Data Live or something. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you ever watched that anime. I know Tim.
I'm just saying, you're watching this, and then you watch
Wait,
the
wait,
one you mentioned
wait,
between Mayhem and me
wait,
last week.
what? What it called?
It's. Can you pronounce that, Emperor? What's the name of it? You see it on it, don't you? They have a different.
Yeah,
They have a different name on Crunchyroll. They don't call it that on Crunchyroll. This
I
is.
said, do you say Dead Alive?
No, I said this kind of reminds me of Data Live. Did you watch Data Live?
Yes,
So
I did.
did you like that?
Yes, I freaking love it.
Yeah. So you would probably like this because to me this reminds me of that in a way. From what I've seen, I think I've only seen like an episode of. I don't know if I actually watched the whole episode. I think I just read the description. I'm like, this reminds me of like a Data Live. This might be a little bit
you don't
more
know.
crazier, more out there as far as the plot goes, but
I put it in the chat, man.
All right.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, do I wouldn't even know how to pronounce that first word.
Do
yeah.
Doku. Wait,
It's not
wait,
hentai.
wait, wait,
Hentai
wait,
is in the
wait,
name.
that's a name.
It's not hentai. The first episode.
I
I
mean,
mean,
hentai just means pervert
it
in
means
Japanese.
perverted, yeah. And I see, like I said, they battle monster. The monsters take away your sexual desires, right? So this main character, he fights the monsters, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
when he fights him, he kind of gets naked. His clothes bust off, but it don't show. And it does have girls, and they do kind of there's certain scenes that the clothes burst off, but it senses what the one I watched. It's sensitive, like you don't see nothing, like you just it's all sensitive.
Wait. So wait a minute.
It's kind of like Data Live. I'm telling you,
Wait,
it's like Data Live
wait,
type of show.
hang on, hang on. Like
It's
I
not.
feel I feel like I recognize this. Like it doesn't one when they do when they do like have sex for girls to get her energy back
No,
and stuff.
no, he don't. No, he don't. No, at least not in the first episode. He don't. He just. He's.
Cause because because there's one anime like there's that one anime I heard I with I don't know like last month. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want
No,
to talk about
that's not this. This one's just like your regular harem anime.
it.
It
Alright,
seems real goofy. Like I'm not gonna lie.
guys.
I watched the first episode. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep on watching it because I'm like it's gonna be too stupid in my way. It's like I don't
Yeah,
know.
like the anime about to talk about. I'm like, I will keep that close, cause
Yeah, it's not that. But if you like Data Live, you probably like this. I would say that.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. Whew.
So yeah. So how y'all want to do this? Do season of anime? Y'all want to pick one that we all watch, or I mean, I'll be watching a bunch of these, but you know, I don't know how y'all want to do it. And I'm not talking about like
I,
definitely
I'm
not.
not sure either.
I didn't know how y'all wanted to do how y'all wanted to go about doing this. Because some of these are all like returning stuff. Like Fire Force came back, second season came out today. I watched that. It's pretty good first episode. I enjoyed it. I would say though they can't top the ending song from the first season though. I mean, the two songs they have for this season, like the ending and open, it's not bad, but they just that ending song in the first season, the first half of the first season, is just it's too good. It's too good. But I would say I was just gonna talk about some stuff I'm looking forward to, and then like the God of High School. That's my type of anime right there, boy. That's what I'm looking forward to right there. If you read about what that's about, you know why I'm really looking forward to that. Martial arts fighting. Oh yeah, it's got me over it. I'm really looking forward to that. Uh, there's one about like a demon lord. Uh, that one could be good. I watched one demon one that wasn't too bad, so we'll see how they what they do with it, which might be out now. It says July 4th, but it might be because the other one I watched today was like Fire Force in that one was supposed to be July 4th, but they was out today, so that one might be out. But what about like there's one that looks pretty cool too. Uh, called was it Jabate or whatever? I don't know. What y'all look at this? What y'all looking forward to? Which one's got y'all eye on this second season? Like to me, it's hands down the God of High School. That's what got me. That's what got me hyped. Besides, like returning anime like Sword Art Online second season and Fire Force. But that's second season. But as far as new stuff, the God of High School's got me pumped. I've seen like a little like a preview clip too of it, and it looks awesome. Like what I've seen, I'm like, yeah.
Ninja Collection to me looks interesting.
I already ain't got nothing.
Yeah, that one could be good. Teen Ninja Collection. That one seems like it can go some different directions too. If you just reading the description, it doesn't seem like it's just gonna be about ninja. It seems like it really. It's talk about with dreams and desires. That can
Yeah.
they can take that some different directions. Spread of dark. Yeah. None of these animes got you hyped, Rage. None of them got your attention.
I'm just low energy. So,
I ain't gonna lie. Today was the longest I've slept straight for a long period of time. Cause lately I haven't been able to sleep very. I mean, one day I had to get up early for work, but even then I go to bed early, but I just can't sleep straight. I just keep breaking. I just keep having these crazy dreams lately. I mean, I don't know if it's the shows I'm watching, because a lot of the stuff is centered around the shows I'm watching, but also the dreams are going crazy, and they're just keeping me up. They're waking me up throughout the night, and I'm just not able to sleep like a good amount like straight. But like for some reason, like last night, this morning, I slept like I guarantee I think I slept a good 8 hours straight, and I don't know how. What I didn't wake up till like 8:30 this morning, and because even on my off days, I wake up early and can't go back to sleep. Today I was like 8:30. I was like, I woke up and I thought I was expecting to be all early. I looked at the time, I'm like, huh, and I was still kind of sleepy too. I'm like, man, I'm feeling kind of good today. I just got good 8 hours of straight sleeping. Been a long time.
Speaking of dreams, it's like I don't normally dream too much.
Oh, I dream every night, and they all crazy. They are waking me up every night. It cannot.
Well, I don't normally have dreams all too often, but just the other day I had a dream where I was in a car crash.
Oh, I ain't no fun.
No, it's not. But in my dream, it was like my car crashed, but I just walked out just fine. I
Mm,
was like, it
yeah,
was really weird.
yeah. My dreams
It's like
are my dreams are very, very crazy, and they always feel like I always wake up and I can't shake the dream. that's when every night I've been having dreams. They're not always super bad, but they're not really good. They do something to me mentally, and they wake me up. They've been waking me up, and they've been doing something to my soul every night, and I just can't sleep. I sleep, but I have to wake up halfway through it, and then it takes me a while to go back to sleep. And then the time I go back to sleep, I got to get up for work. I'm just like, it's because these dreams I have really been doing it. They've been putting the number on me hard. Like, they've been different dreams, and they've been crazy, and they've been sinking into my soul. And yeah, they've been like, and these ain't no normal dreams. These are some strange and crazy dreams, and they've been doing something to, and they're like almost like every night, and I just, but for some reason last night where I don't remember my dream last night, and I slept a good over 8 hours. But a lot of it's because of this whole virus stuff. It's been my whole mind, and there's so much going on in 2020 with everything going on. It's really fucking with my psyche and stuff. So I think that's what the dreams, when I watch stuff, I really suck into what I'm watching, and yeah. Cause I'm pretty sure one dream when I watched Roswell, that really had it. Cause I think my dream last night, I think I remember my dream. I think I was dreaming about Warrior Nun, but I still slept 8 hours straight, so it wasn't a crazy dream. But yeah. So I don't want to go on a tangent about my dreams, but yeah. So what y'all think about this? So how y'all just want to pick one anime everybody wants to watch? Or yeah, do y'all want to talk about this anime? Like, do y'all want to talk about it each episode every week? How y'all want to do it?
Well, seeing as some of these shows still hasn't
Some of
aired
them haven't
yet.
started, but they should be starting
Yeah.
out. Like, some of them have started. I think some of them will be starting next week. But this, like I said, a lot of them I'll be starting. Most of them will be starting next week, and then that. Think, these dates are not always correct. Like I said, some of these anime said it was coming out tomorrow, but they came out today. So I mean, I think the Ninja Collection would be a good one for us to watch, but it doesn't really have a release date, so I'm wondering if what that's all about. But I think to me that one looks like it could be like a crazy one as far as you know stuff that we can really kind of break down each episode can be crazy, right? 'Cause I think
Yeah.
that like I mean I'm more excited about that God of High School. I know, but I think that one's gonna be pretty basic as far as plot goes. It's gonna be people fighting and cool stuff going on. But I think like as far as like storytelling, I think that Ninja Collection one could has potential to really the story be kind of something that we can discuss what we think is gonna happen. We can discuss what we think is gonna happen and stuff each episode. But I don't know. It's just my opinion.
I said it's just however y'all want it to do.
Most of these shows that look interesting to me don't even have episodes out, and so
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's most of it's gonna be starting this week and then next week. Like I said, the season's just now starting, right? The
like, how about we just end the show and let's talk about this offline then?
I'm
okay.
gonna say
I mean, it's
that.
not. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not. I mean, we can. Yeah, we can do that.
I'm gonna say like I'm gonna say the only big animes that like that really interests me and which I don't mind watching again is do is do
The one Emperor
like
picked.
oh
Oh, you
yeah
talking about something else? I don't know if you said that.
no it's a one ever pick
Yeah.
it's Dura
I just call it Durara.
Dura yeah
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Dura
What? Yeah. Well, I'm definitely watching that. But then, like I said, we want to watch new stuff too.
right.
We want at least, which I always watch new stuff, but we want to
Yeah,
watch new
like
stuff.
I pretty already see this and before, which it that one show. Like I don't mind watching. I don't mind watching it again. Because that show is so good. Because that show is so good. Like so, just so good as hell though.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess yeah, we don't know what we're gonna do about the new season anime, but everybody, just want everybody to look forward to more anime discussions on the show. Like I said, we'll be doing something with new anime uh season. We'll be discussing, you know, the new anime stuff this season on the podcast. What we decided to do, and yeah, I want to thank everybody who tuned in, who watched. I was want to apologize for last week's episode for the YouTube people. YouTube did not like that video, and they took it off. And I tried to put it back on. They won't tell me why they don't like it. They just didn't like the content on there. I don't know
Oh
why.
well.
So I couldn't post it.
Maybe YouTube was mad Joel died.
Spoilers for everybody.
It could be Night Dog. What it is.
Yeah.
It could be Night Dog. What it is.
Yeah, maybe I don't know because it was YouTube. They said something that I had something. I think I had something inappropriate. They were saying pretty much they said it didn't say copyright. Because the video before that had copyright on it. I think it was some reason I had to play the song on YouTube and it showed up. It was on the podcast and got copyright strike. But this one they said I had something inappropriate on there. But they wouldn't tell me what was inappropriate. They told me to go back and rewatch it, and then I can appeal. I tried to appeal and try to we put it through, but it wouldn't let. I didn't know how to do it, and I was trying to hit the button to continue so they can, but it wouldn't let me. So I just said forget it.
Just tell us.
Yeah, just tell me what's inappropriate. But I don't know.
Like that, dude.
I don't know. But
YouTube.
But yeah, but I just apologize for that. But hopefully this video is all good. And if everybody watching, and you know, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, we're just trying to, put a little anime. Like I said, we like anime stuff too. So we're trying to put anime content in the podcast, especially when we have slow news weeks. It's always good to have something else to talk about besides games. So anime is always cool discussions and stuff. Like I said, Naruto's greatest anime of all time. Just want to throw it out there again. Believe it. Yeah. If you haven't seen Naruto, you should watch it. It's the greatest anime of all time. I'm just gonna keep saying that for all my fans. Naruto's the best.
Like I'm not saying that Naruto's not great.
This is me.
Your best girl is useless.
Hey. Look, now you don't took it too far. Now you have said some shit. You done said some shit you ain't supposed to be saying. Some untruthful shit. Hinata is definitely not useless. She is awesome. Number one.
Hinata. The first time we talk about Sakura.
No, I don't want to hate on Sakura, but she's definitely not number one. It's Hinata. Come on now.
I love Hinata too, though.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, Emperor was hating.
We say useless.
See, how you can love a background character? That's my question.
Did you not see the pain fight? Did I not make you watch that fight?
Yeah, you disappointed me.
You disappointed me right now in this hate I'm getting.
Let me just tell you, hyped her up. You hyped her up. I forced myself to watch Naruto.
Force yourself.
Oh,
pure entertainment.
Okay, listen here. I forced myself to watch like the majority of Shippuden. Okay, just to get to this fight. You hyped her up so much. She was
awesome.
Look, you hyped her up, and all I saw was at least at max 5 minutes of her doing something.
So to all
end up getting beat the shit out of her.
You didn't see what she did. Stepped up. That's what I'm saying.
And yeah, it got album like the page us.
No, she did what she needed to do for Naruto to do what he needed to do. That's all I'm saying. Number one.
Yeah, the story right there was the highlight. I don't want to say like I give him enough credit though, but but obviously she loved him, and so yeah like the bird yeah that like one of how one of one of one of these moments though. Man go oh shit. But I can't lie though. Like how Bader and how Hinato like full of air like flipping. I, dude, I trade dead at laughing on that part.
Just want to say.
Like,
Let's want to say it again. Let's want to say it again before I end the show.
Goddamn background character.
Just want to say it again. Naruto, greatest anime of all time.
she was like, hey,
And Hinata is probably greatest female character of all time.
Useless character.
Not useless. Great.
No, sorry. Like Sakura is useless.
I don't think
Sakura does more than her.
I'm not gonna hate on Sakura, but I definitely was not a big fan of Sakura. I liked her more in the end, but
the Sakura even without Sasuke, Sakura's just still sipping, still sipping on Sasuke. No, and every time Sasuke appear, Sasuke. That's the one highlight fight for me for Sakura is her against sorry the puppet master.
Puppet Master, yeah.
Yeah, the puppet master. That like one big highlight for me of Sakura.
Yeah, she did good. Yeah.
What she does, what she did her name. Yeah. Though, even though a little assistant from Gray from the granny though named Choke. I was every can't pronounce her whole name though, but I did like it though. I did like it.
Yeah.
I did like it though.
And I want to say before I close it, this one, what's her name? She gave a shout out to Naruto. Actually, she gave a shout out to Sasuke, but the whole Naruto anime was what's her name? Artist Megan Thee Stallion or whatever of her new song. She shouts out to Sasuke and everything. I'm not gonna say what she says, but you know,
I'm saying like
you can look that up what she says.
Hold on, what am I gonna say about Sasuke?
Yeah, go ahead and look it up. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I do know Megan Stallion is also an anime fan as well.
Yeah, she shout out to Naruto and Sasuke. But yeah, everybody, that's gonna be the show. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can get this on YouTube with no problems. And until next week, peace out.
Have a safe 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah, everybody stay safe. You know, yeah, like he said, stay safe, and that's it.
Don't go to overcrowd people.
6 feet.
Just stay home and watch now until you be okay.